Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Tati's World Healing Center. I am Tatiana, and I am a spiritual healer advisor. I am here on a mission to bring you the messages that are going to serve for your highest, greater good. Welcome to this channel. This space is a space of unconditional love and light. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel if this reading resonates with you. We are doing for March 2021, just general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, remember tarot is in advance and there is no time in tarot. Do check your sun, moon, and rising for further and overall pictures. We're going to start with an overall energy for the month of March for my dear Aquarius. Oh, one of them popped up already. Journey is popping up. Let's see for you guys as your overall energy. We're also using the psychic heart tarot. I'm going to see your heart space when it comes to love, what's going on. Two of them popped up. I'm not reading reversals today. So shine and lead is popping up for your love and your mind. I'm using the psychic tarot, just the general psychic tarot for your mind space. Too many cards. I just want one. Let's see. For my dear Aquarius for March. Two cards popped up. Let's see. Should I take it? Should I take it? Sure, I'm going to take it. Accelerating motion and patience is coming up for your minds. We're going to clarify these cards with the general right away for you guys to give you our overall for March 2021. What's going on? The Eight of Wands is coming up with this journey card. Five of Swords for you guys, my dear Aquarius. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles is coming up. Let's see for your heart space. What's going on in your heart space? Page of Wands. The Moon card is coming up. And one more for the heart space. Two of them came up. The Fool and the Ace of Swords is coming up. I'm going to leave it as two, although I only wanted one. And then I will do the mind afterwards. So for right now, what's coming up for you, my dear Aquarius, for March 2021 with this journey card is just letting me know that you're in the process of fine-tuning your life and figuring out your journey in this here on earth. You really want to get into a space and time where you want to create the life that you have dreamed of, and you want to see it in your reality. You've noticing that you have done old patterns. Old patterns have come up for you, Aquarius, and it's time to let go of the past, let go of certain things that are no longer serving you, and you're really going with intentions on how you're going to handle the year of 2021. It's like 2020 was a rough year for you, Aquarius, and you don't want to repeat old patterns and old cycles. So 2021, you're really being intentional in everything and all things that you do, Aquarius, and it's coming up with this journey card. You're figuring out what it works best for you. Although this is the number two, this is still a planning stage for you. You're still not accelerating with motions, but everything starts with planning. And when you set the right foundations and when you plan things to the T, you setting those goals, that it's going to be that blueprint to how 2021 is going to serve you in its highest, greater good. And you'll find ways to really be aligned with all your decision making and all the things that come up in 2021 as with this vision of your end goal in mind when you start these planning things. So jot these things down on paper. Make sure you do vision boards for yourself. See what you want. Put that on as your screensaver. Remind yourself daily, these are the goals that I want to achieve. And always try to be aligned with these goals that are coming up for you. The Eight of Wands is coming up. It's saying that communication is coming in. A message is coming in for you guys. If you've been waiting on something, information is coming in to enlighten your path, to make your journey more effective and more stable and grounded. You're having these information coming in and these downloads coming into you for you to see that you are able to do anything and all things that you put your mind to, Aquarius. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. You're able to really take the lead, and when it comes to your heart space also, if you're looking for a relationship, or if you want to transform your current relationship into something brand new, or if you just want to work on certain things with relationships, whether this be money, whether this be friends, whether this be your loved ones, or your lover or partner, or even children. All these relationships is telling you to take the lead and let your light shine. Give yourself some space, Aquarius, to really say, you know what, I have grown. And give yourself the credit that you deserve. You've been a little hard on yourself, Aquarius, for quite some time. It's time to say, you know what, I am working towards a better future, and it's going to come to me because I can manifest anything and all things, as I am the magician that is going to transform my life into the life that I want to live. Your mind space is accelerating motion. So these messages, like I said, is coming in. That's that 8 of Wands here popping up within your mind space. So you're very creative. Like I said, you're having so much information in your mind, so much projects that you want to do, so much goals that you want to obtain. You're really seeing things for what it is in your reality. You're noticing where you are hindering yourself at this moment in all aspects in your life, and you're fine-tuning it to say, this is the journey I want, and I am going to change this. If I don't like something in my life, I'm going to change it to something that I do want, that I do like, and I do appreciate, and something that makes me happy. Overall, it's all about happiness. So, patience is coming up for you, Aquarius, because it's also although you have these goals and dreams in mind, understand that there's always a journey and there's always a process. You're not going to have an overnight success. There's hard work to be done. There's actions to be taken. But when you pre-plan, when you have that blueprint, when you have that business plan, it keeps you aligned with the things that you've ultimately want. And this could be in all aspects in your life. This 5 of Swords energy is letting me know that there might be just conflicts, whether this is internal conflicts for you, Aquarius, where your mental is just too much to handle, all these things at once, all these different aspects, all these different ideas. Fine tune it. Stick to one aspect at a time. Do baby steps. You don't have to, focus on everything all at once. But minimize that. Minimize your stress load. Prioritize what you can control at this moment, or what is more important to you right now, and work on that first. Once you have that under control, then move on to the next task in your life. And that's how you slowly but surely get yourself into a space of contentment with where you're going, and you're seeing the little differences. Also, celebrate your small wins, because when you have these big pictures or these big goals, those small wins is going to give you that motivation to move forward, and give you that motivation to continue on this journey. It's like, let's say you want to lose 50 pounds in 6 months, right? And you start this weight loss journey, and you start eating healthy, and you start going to the gym, and within the first week or two, you see you have 5 or 10 pounds less. Then you celebrate that win. And I'm not saying celebrate it in an unhealthy way by eating a cheeseburger. I'm saying celebrate it as in acknowledge yourself as, I am doing this. I've planned it, I've taken action, and I am doing it. And, that's a celebration, by just acknowledging what you're doing and celebrating yourself for these small wins when you're trying to reach a bigger goal. This 8 of Pentacles is coming up for you, as sometimes you might get stuck within your own head and in your own mind. There's a lot of 8s here. It's just saying, be careful of how you get stuck in your own mental or in your own heart space, or in just being self-stuck based off of seeing or wanting to do too much or wearing yourself thin too fast. Understand, when you focus on one thing at a time, when you take little steps, when you start doing baby steps, you start still progressing towards the life that you want. Now, with the Page of Wands, it's saying that you have everything and all things that you need. You're seeing this passionate side to you. You're seeing certain things that you want to work on. You're seeing that new hope, that new faith, that new light in you. And that's what March is going to bring for you. Something new is coming in for you with these messages that are coming in, that is going to have you celebrating this new coming for you. Because all these new things are just validating for you that you're on the right path. You're going in this journey the right way, to the best of your abilities, and to where you're going to shine toward at the end. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, but in between that starting point and that light, there's going to be a lot of challenges. And yes, you want to anticipate challenge. And yes, there's going to be times where you want to give up, and when you want to go back into old habits, into what makes you comfortable. But sometimes you have to see that you have to acknowledge, when you start acknowledging and celebrating your wins, you see, I've come a long way. And I'd rather move forward than step back into old habits and still be in a place where I'm unhappy. The Moon card is coming up, my dear Aquarius, saying that there's just certain things that are unknown, and they're unknown for a reason. Not all the information you're going to get all at once. And this could be love, it could be with family, it could be in your workspace. Not everything is going to be known for you. And maybe that frustrates you, Aquarius, as you want to know these things, as you want to have clear, decisive actions, because you know all the information involved. But sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and trust your gut feeling and trust your intuition to really guide you and know what feels right to you, and have that discernment to say, okay, this doesn't feel okay, or I need to hold off on this partnership, or I need to hold off on this because I need to really figure out if this is beneficial for me at this time, or if I can't even indulge in this current state of mind, just based off of what I'm dealing with right now. The Fool card is taking the leap of faith and knowing that no matter what path you choose, Aquarius, you are highly protected. You are going to be good, because anything that you do in good faith with good intentions, it will come back to you in a good, positive light. If you think negatively, negative things will pop up. If you start thinking positive and you make sure you have the right mindset for what you're trying to achieve on this month, especially the month of March, then you are able to take and get anything and all things that you want. But you have to have the right mentality, and that's why I bring up that blueprint and really jotting things down and really analyzing and really taking things step by step and really pre-planning your life, Aquarius. So what is the life that I want to achieve, or what do I want to achieve at this current given moment in time? The Ace of Swords is a mental clarity coming in for you. With the Ace of Swords, it's telling me that it's going to, all these doubts, all these fears that you have in your head of starting something new, of moving forward, of maybe a little self-sabotage for some of you guys. It's saying it's going to clear all these energies for you. It's going to be a new mental mind state of mind that is going to propel you forward, Aquarius, for having what you deserve, because you've been going through a lot for the past, and I would say 4 to 5 years now. And you have learned a great deal. You have grown a great deal in these past couple of years. And it's just now getting you to the space where you're consciously, intentionally making decisions that are going to always put you in the position where you want to be, instead of making just sporadic decisions that end up hindering you or making you stagnant for a little bit in this journey that you want to achieve at this current moment in time. So what is the outcome for you guys in the month of March 2021? What is the outcome? Beautiful. The Empress is showing up saying that you're nurturing. You are right now having everything and all things within you to birth whatever it is that you want in your life, whether it be family, whether it be your career, whether it be in your love life, whether it's be in your finances. You have everything within you. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have everything that you need in order to move you forward. You have to start working on it. It's one thing planning, and now the next step is to put it into action. So you've gone through a period of times where you've been feeling left out in the cold. You've been feeling with doubt. You've been feeling down and out. You've been feeling unhappy. In order to change that unhappiness, you have to take actions. You have to go back to your foundation. What no longer serves you? What mentality is hindering you at this given moment in time? And if it's you that is holding yourself back, how can you change yourself in order to get aligned to that position that you want to be, to that dream reality that you want to create here on this earth? The Hangman is going to help you to see things in a new light and into a new perspective, because when you're one-sided, or when not everything is black and white, there's a whole lot of shades and a whole lot of colors. And when you start seeing things in a different light and in different colors, you start seeing different opportunities, different ways to go about certain things. And the month of March is going to bring you new lights and new possibilities and new perspective in order to see something that was broken before and fixing it and mending it in a new way that you have not tried in the years past. So this death to a new beginning is going to happen to you. You're on the right route to your ultimate happiness. You're leaving behind a lot of things that no longer serve you, whether this be friends, loved ones, partners, or situations, not loving yourself, career-wise, just everything that is hindering you. You're setting yourself up to step and level up in any and all aspects in your life, Aquarius. And I am so happy for that. And look, there's this offer. Life will give you an offer. You just have to put yourself in the position to obtain this offer. Really focus on what is it that you want to achieve in the month of March, and really say, okay, if I want to achieve this, what do I have to sacrifice? What do I have to surrender? What do I have to implement in my life in order to get the ultimately things that I want to get? I'm going to real quick take out a love for you, my dear Aquarius, for those of you that are wondering about love in the month of March. Let me see. So what's going on in the month of March for my dear Aquarius when it comes to love? What is it? Love yourself first. Give your relationship a chance. And release your ex. Release people. Exes don't necessarily have to mean a relationship. Release people or places or things that no longer serve you. Release the past. Exes are your past. Release that past version of you that used to procrastinate, and no longer say, oh, I procrastinate. No, that was an old version of you. Start seeing how you speak to yourself or the language that you use, because also that's something that could stop you from moving forward, especially when it comes to your love life. Release the things that are no longer serving you. Give your relationship a chance. Say that you are able to be loved and you deserve love. I am love. I am unconditional love, and I am able to attract unconditional love into my life. And give yourself and everybody that wants to love you a chance in the month of March. And love yourself first, because in order for anybody to love you, you have to love yourself. Career and finances might be an issue for you, my dear Aquarius, but these are going to be mended as soon as you really figure out what is it that you truly want and truly desire in the month of March, because anything you desire, you can obtain. I bless you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel if this message resonates with you, or if you want to be a part of a community of unconditional love and light. Sending you blessings. Till next time. Bye.